All right, everybody, get ready for APD weekend
Oh, yeah.
because it's deal time.
Deal time.
We are diving deep into the top 5 deals you absolutely cannot miss.
That's right. We've been sifting through it all, and these are the gems you need to know about.
Let's kick things off with number 5, the Purple Wave Bundle by Ocean Swift Synthesis.
This one's a wavetable dream.
Ooh, wavetables.
It's got the Porphyra hybrid instrument for contact, which is a fantastic blend of samples and wavetable synthesis.
So you can really sculpt your sound.
Precisely. Plus, you get a wavetable creator.
Wait, you can make your own wavetables.
You heard that right. Craft your own wavetables from scratch.
That's insane. What else is in this bundle?
They're also throwing in the Wavetable Designer Series.
Which is
1,000 morphing wavetables.
1,000.
1,000.
That's a lot of wavetables.
It's a wavetable feast, all for a steal.
Okay, let's talk numbers. What's the damage?
Originally, this bundle was $195, but during APD, you can grab it for just $65.
That's a huge saving.
Massive. You've got 11 days to jump on this deal, so don't miss out.
All right, moving on to number 4, we have Eternal Arps by Pitch Innovations. Are we talking about arpeggiators?
We are, but not your average arpeggiators.
What makes Eternal Arps special?
Well, they ditched that robotic sound.
You know, the one that sounds like a robot playing.
Exactly. Eternal Arps brings the human touch back into it. It's like having a session musician playing those arpeggios.
Giving it that organic feel.
Precisely. Plus, over 300 expertly crafted presets.
So, no more robotic arpeggios.
No more. And the best part, it's only $39 during APD.
Wait, really? How much was it originally?
$79.
That's a steal.
It is. But this offer vanishes in 12 days, so don't wait too long.
All right, number 3 on our list is Harmony Bloom MIDI Generator by Mario Nieto World.
This one's for all you composers out there who are looking for something fresh.
Fresh how?
It blends polyrhythms and visuals.
Polyrhythms, hey. For someone who doesn't know, what are those?
Think of multiple rhythms happening at the same time, creating this complex, interwoven groove.
So it can help break free from those same old song structures.
You got it. It's like a playground for sonic exploration with 57 scales, customizable timing, and even randomization.
Wow, I'm sensing a theme here.
Lots of sonic exploration this weekend.
And what's the price on this one?
Normally $31, but during APD, it's just $12.
Okay, that's insane.
Over 60% off. You have 11 days to grab this deal.
Okay, moving on to number 2. We've got Sounded Voice AI by SonarWorks.
This one's a game changer.
Is it really AI powered?
It is, and it's incredible. This vocal transformer is like having a studio full of singers and instruments.
Wait, what? How does that even work?
It analyzes your voice and then uses AI to transform it into different singing voices or even instruments.
So I could go from sounding like, I don't know, myself,
Haha,
to sounding like a famous opera singer.
You could. Or a choir. Or even a guitar.
A guitar. That's wild.
The possibilities are pretty much endless, and on top of that, it can add warmth, clarity, and presence to your existing vocals.
So it's versatile.
Extremely. Now for the price.
I mean,
Normally $99, but during APD, it's only $79.
not as big of a discount as the others.
True, but still a good deal for such a powerful tool.
And how long do we have?
You've got 12 days.
All right, drum roll for the number 1 deal of APD weekend.
This is a big one.
Lay it on me.
It's the East-West Symphonic Orchestra plus Hollywood Choirs bundle.
Wow, the name says it all.
It does. This bundle brings the epic sound of Hollywood scoring right to your studio.
Now, we're not talking about those cheesy MIDI orchestras, right?
Absolutely not. This is the real deal, recorded in a world-class concert hall.
So it's going to sound amazing.
Absolutely breathtaking. You get multiple mic positions, so you have complete control over the sound.
Okay, I'm sold.
Yeah.
But how much does this epicness cost?
Brace yourself, because the original price is $598.
Wow, I knew it wouldn't be cheap.
But for APD, they're dropping the price to $129.
Wait, you're kidding, right?
It's a steal you can't miss.
That's over 80% off.
You better act fast because this offer ends in just 6 days.
6 days. People, set your alarms. This is not a drill.
Before we dive deeper into these top 5 deals...
We do have a little something extra, right?
We do. An honorable mention that's definitely worth checking out.
All right, what is it?
It's Kuiper by MyMU Gloves, a granular delay plugin.
Oh, I've heard good things about this one. What's so special about it?
Well, this isn't your average delay. It lets you create these otherworldly soundscapes and dreamy textures.
So we're talking about like those shimmery, ethereal sounds.
Exactly. It's like a sonic time machine, manipulating grains of audio.
Okay, now I'm intrigued. What's the price tag on this time machine?
Kuiper usually goes for $84, but during APD, it's only $41.99.
50% off. Not bad at all. How long do we have?
This one's a bit more generous. You have 13 days to snag it.
Okay, so there you have it, everyone.
Our top picks for APD weekend.
We've got the top 5 deals plus an honorable mention that's worth checking out.
And we're just getting started.
We'll be back after the break to dissect the tech behind these awesome deals and give you some tips on how to use them to make your music even better.
Stay tuned.
All right, welcome back to our APD Weekend Deep Dive.
Time to get into the nitty-gritty.
Let's unpack some of this cool tech we've been talking about.
Absolutely. Starting with those wavetables.
Oh yeah, the purple wave bundle. I could even break down wavetable synthesis a little bit more.
Sure thing. So imagine a table, not the kind you eat on, but a table filled with waveforms.
Okay, I'm picturing it.
These waveforms are like the building blocks of sound.
So they're like raw sound material.
Exactly. And wavetable synthesis lets you scan through these waveforms, blend them, morph them, you name it.
So you're not just stuck with one static sound.
Nope. You can create these dynamic, evolving sounds, constantly shifting and changing.
That's what makes it so powerful, right?
Absolutely. And with the Purple Wave Bundle, you can even create your own wavetables.
Yeah, we touched on that. The Wavetable Creator.
That's the one. You can use samples, recordings, or even draw your own waveforms.
So you're not just playing sounds, you're designing them.
Precisely. It's like having a sonic laboratory at your fingertips.
And then on top of that, you have the Wavetable Designer Series with thousands of pre-made wavetables.
Right, so you've got tons of starting points and inspiration.
It's almost overwhelming, but in a good way.
Yeah, the possibilities are pretty much endless.
Okay, let's talk about Eternal Arps, that human-like arpeggiator.
This one's a favorite of mine.
I'm curious, how does it actually create that organic feel?
Well, they studied how real musicians play arpeggios, all those tiny variations and nuances.
So it's not just a robotic sequence of notes?
Nope. It's emulating the human touch, those little imperfections that make it sound real.
And it has that pattern oasis feature, right?
Yes. Instead of scrolling through hundreds of presets, you get a visual map.
So you can find the perfect arpeggio style for your track.
Exactly. Super intuitive and inspiring.
Now let's talk about Harmony Bloom, our MIDI generating playground.
Ready to get polyrhythmic.
I think so. We talked about polyrhythms earlier, but let's break it down a little more.
All right, so imagine layering different rhythms on top of each other, but they're not all perfectly in sync.
So it's like a rhythmic tapestry.
Yeah, you get these contrasting rhythms interlocking, creating this complex groove.
And Harmony Bloom helps us create these intricate rhythms without needing a music degree.
Precisely. You don't need to be a master percussionist to get those unique grooves.
And it has those visuals too, right?
Yep. The visuals are mesmerizing and inspiring.
Okay, let's talk about Sounded Voice AI.
Our AI-powered vocal wizard.
I'm still blown away by the idea that it can transform your voice into different singers and instruments.
It's pretty amazing. The key is in the AI algorithms.
This is not just about changing the pitch or adding effects.
It's actually analyzing and recreating the characteristics of those voices and instruments.
Like a sonic chameleon.
Exactly. But it can also be used for more subtle enhancements.
Like adding warmth or clarity to your vocals.
That's right. It's super versatile.
Okay, on to the big one. The East-West Symphonic Orchestra plus Hollywood Choirs bundle.
Get ready for some epic sounds.
I'm a little intimidated, to be honest.
It's a massive library, but don't worry, it's well organized.
What makes this stand out from other orchestral libraries?
The quality of the recordings is incredible. They captured the true depth and nuance of a real orchestra.
Not just some synthetic samples.
Exactly. Plus, you have Word Builder too, so you can create custom vocal phrases for the choir.
So we could have a virtual choir singing our lyrics.
And got it. It's a game changer for orchestral composing.
Okay, we've covered a lot of technical ground, but we still have more to talk about.
When we come back, we'll share some tips and tricks to help you make the most of these deals.
I'm ready for it. Welcome back to our APD Weekend Deep Dive.
It's time to unlock the full potential of these awesome deals.
All right, let's talk strategy. Let's start with the Purple Wave Bundle. It's a lot to take in.
It is, but don't be overwhelmed.
Where do we even begin?
Start with a sound in mind.
Oh.
What are you trying to create?
Okay, so have a goal.
Exactly. Then just experiment. Get your hands dirty with the Wavetable Creator.
Blend those waveforms, add modulation, all that good stuff.
Exactly. It's like sonic sculpting.
And remember, you can always customize those presets.
Absolutely, make them your own.
All right, let's move on to eternal arps.
This one's not just for melodies.
Oh, what else can we do with it?
Try running drum loops or percussion parts through it. Create some interesting rhythms.
So we can get really creative with the rhythms.
You got it.
Yeah.
You can also try sending longer, evolving sounds through it, like pads or drones.
That's a cool idea.
It adds a whole new dimension to your soundscapes.
Now let's talk about Harmony Bloom.
Ready to break free from those songwriting ruts?
Always.
Harmony Bloom is perfect for that. Embrace the unexpected. Experiment with the scales, the rhythms, the randomization.
It's like having a creative partner in crime.
Exactly. And let those visuals guide you. They can spark some amazing ideas.
All right, on to Sounded Voice AI.
Our vocal transformer.
This one's powerful, but it's easy to go overboard.
True. Start subtly. Use it to enhance your existing vocals.
Add warmth, clarity, those little touches.
Precisely. Once you're comfortable, then you can experiment with the more dramatic stuff.
Advice.
Now, the big one. East-West Symphonic Orchestra plus Hollywood choirs.
I'm still a little intimidated.
It's a lot, but start with a project in mind, a piece of music you want to create.
Okay, so have a vision.
Exactly. And remember, dynamics and expression are key with orchestral music.
Tell a story with the music.
That's it. And don't forget Word Builder 2 for those epic vocal parts.
All right, I think we've covered everything.
We've explored the deals, the tech, and some tips to get you started.
That's APD Weekend in a nutshell.
Now go forth and create.
We can't wait to hear what you come up with. Until next time.
Happy music making.